Hello everyone, Gear Show and Teller here. Call me Teller for short. Happy New Year. I hope that your new year has started very well and you'll make the best of this new year of 2013. I have a correction to make. When I talked about in my previous video the blade steel of the Byrd Cara Cara, it was right in front of me and I said something completely different. Right there. 8CR13 MOV. I told you the CR stood for chromium. Wrong. Chrome. I told you the MOV were two different steels. Wrong. Molybdenum. So there's two steels mixed in together to make the blade of the Byrd Cara Cara. Two different powder steels mixed together to make that blade. The numbers are right. 8 parts and 13 parts. Okay? So now you know. Those are right there in the package. I feel dumb for not knowing that. Those are right there. Okay, I'm over it. The next knife I bought, because of its similarities to the Byrd Cara Cara and in-rolls from the previous video, right there, Byrd Cara Cara 1. And for another comparison, I'm going to roll in the Byrd Cara Cara 2 with the FRN handle. Okay. Next knife. I wanted a pure Spyderco. After finding out Byrd was a sub-brand, I wanted the main brand. So I went after it because of its similarities to the Cara Cara. Right here. This is the Spyderco Endura 4. And to let you read it, right there. Yes, there are other Enduras, 1, 2, and 3. I am not going to go after that. I made the decision because I just don't have that kind of money to spend on the knives. Endura 4, their 4th version of it, I'm very satisfied with it, so I don't need to go after those other ones. I've seen pictures of them. I could get it, but they're rare to find, and they do cost a bit of money. This knife cost me about $70. I forget, it's been a while. 70 bucks. Retail price is $79, $89. Retail price. Why does it cost more if it's similar to the Byrd Cara Cara? They are about the same length as well too. I don't have a stand here to use, so I'm going to do the best I can. There we go. I know my hands are in the way, but the length are close together. I mentioned on the Byrd Cara Cara that the blade is a hollow grind. It curves. It makes a curve in this part of the grind. The Spyderco Endura is not hollow ground. It's not. It is in fact saber ground. So in that first part where the new grind starts, it goes straight down into the bevel here, straight down. Okay, so Spyderco Endura 4, I went after this next because of its similarities to the Byrd Cara Cara, which I already fell in love with. The biggest difference, besides the looks, there's no finger chore right here. There's no finger chore right here for me to enjoy. Cara Cara, right there. This finger chore gave me much more control when opening boxes and whatnot. The Endura 4 doesn't have that finger chore for my index finger, but it's still a great knife. Still a great knife. Oh, you can see right there too. Seki City, Japan. This sucker was not made. It was not made in China. Seki City, Japan. Now, in that country, they have this steel called VG10. Come on. Come on. Okay, back it off. There you go. They have a steel called VG10. That's not an 8. There you go. VG10. This steel is much more expensive than the HCR13 MOV. That's why it costs so much. Everything else is the same. Hardware, handle scales. That is what makes it more expensive. The VG10 steel. It holds its edge longer than the Byrd Cara Cara HCR30 MOV and has a much higher rust resistance. That's what it is. That's why it costs more. But I bought it anyway. I bought it anyway. Alright. This next one, you might think I'm just buying doubles. Well, yeah, I have that habit. It is a different knife. Let me flip it around. Boom. Lone Wolf Distributors, 2009. That's their logo, a wolf. But there's something else different. Let me bring this guy in. If you look at this nun, right there, and then you look at here, you might see something different. I wonder what could be different on this one. What is that? Glock owners, Glock lovers, this is a good knife for you. This would be a good knife for you. If you ever wanted to strip your gun down, Lone Wolf Distributors put this on the Endura. It is a Glock armorer's tool. It's a pin to push out that big pin near the trigger. This is specifically called the Glock armorer's tool. So there you go. If you want to get yourself your hands on a Lone Wolf, they're hard to find. They're hard to find. You can get one with the Glock armorer's tool. Glock lovers rejoice. Now, just like what they did with the Byrd Cara Cara, they made the Endura with different handle scales. First was FRN. Now, oh boy, this knife cost more. It was a sprint run, means a limited number was made. It's a sprint run from Spyderco for the Endura 4. It has G10 handle scales and is also a different color. Here it is. It's an Endura 4 with foliage green G10 handle scales. The lanyard I put there, look at that guy, with a skull bead right there. And the lanyard has foliage green with black. I like lanyards. It's just not on all of my knives. Okay, now, sorry about that. This blade is full flat ground. And you get a nice picture of my camera there. It's a Sony camera. Full flat ground blade. VG10, Seki City, Japan. Sprint run. MSRP was upwards of $200, but I got this at a nicer price. It cost more than the Endura 4, of course. I got it for about $89. $89 plus shipping. So, Endura 4, G10, Sprint Run. And then they combined the two previous knives together. They did it. And they went a step further with it too. They made a whole line of Endura 4s with FRN handles and different color handle scales. Full flat grind. Endura 4, VG10, Seki City, Japan. They have the handle scales in purple, brown, gray, blue, as you can see right here in front of you. Oh man. So now the Endura has been dressed up. The Endura has been dressed up. I don't mind it, but the blue is what I went for. It's a nice color. I wish it was darker, but I got what I got. Okay everyone, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will try to put up as much videos as I can on a regular schedule, say once a week. Once a week is mostly the best I can do. Work starts up tomorrow, and I'll be busy. Gear Show and Teller, signing out.